currently 11:51 p.m. on April 11th. I think it's April 11th because Invincible's free-to-play multiplayer ended today. And I'm kind of being quiet right now because what I'm about to say, nobody has ever heard before. And I'm kind of like, I wouldn't say I'm too embarrassed about it, you know, because if anything, I should see this as a W. But as you could tell by the title of this video, I was caught FEMBOY at my niece's 5th birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. Now, I'm going to get into some details, and I'm not going to try to get into too much details because I don't want to wreck the TLS on YouTube. But basically, what happened was, I'm at my niece's birthday party, you know, we're hanging out, and as you know, like a lot of parents and a lot of people go to Chuck E. Cheese, not particularly for birthday parties, but, you know, to have, like, their kids, like, you know, have fun, wear themselves out, you know, stuff like that.
At his birthday party, I happened to bump into somebody, somebody, and, you know, we started chatting it up, and, you know, we started talking, and we started, you know, getting to know each other, and they were there, for their, like, little cousins, or I think it was, like, their relatives or something's birthday party as well. So that was pretty cool because we kind of had, like, already similar things. So basically what happened was we chatted it up, and if you don't know, Chuck E. Cheese does sell liquor, and not particularly hard liquor, but beer, you know, for the parents. You know, we're chilling, we're throwing back a few brewskis, and next thing you know, it starts getting a little physical, you know. I'm making them laugh, they're making me laugh, you know, the good old stuff where you tap each other's shoulder, you're slowly like caressing their shoulder when you're laughing, stuff like that, very non-aggressive, flirtatious things. Anyways, as you could tell, one thing led to another, and she was like, well, at first I thought it was a girl. Well, they were like, meet me in the bathroom in 5 minutes, and I'm like, alright. And I see her walk off, and she walks into the men's bathroom, which I thought was pretty weird, but that was kind of like initiating the green light, you feel me? Because it would have been pretty weird if I walked into the women's bathroom, you feel me? Especially at a Chuck E. Cheese establishment. So I go into the men's bathroom, and she's like hiding in a stall. And as I'm going in there, I see her feet dangling, and I go into the stall, and she just starts like making out with me, stuff like that. And you know, I'm making out with her back because I ain't no bitch. Here's the thing that I didn't know, and I thought that was pretty crazy, was as we were making out, I felt something touch my leg. And at first I didn't think about it because, you know, they're wearing a studded belt, you know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, she's unbuckling my pants, you know, I'm about to get that sloppy toppy, you feel me? And, you know, I'm sitting there, I'm taking it in, she's like throwing my like crazy style. And like I'm done, like I'm trying to get in those buns, you feel me? I'm trying to get in that you know? That later I found out was a So, see what happened with that was I was unshackling her, and I was taking off her pants, and what I'm about to say is gonna be a little crazy, alright? But she had and yes, it was about average size. It wasn't too big, it wasn't, you know, too small. It was about 50-50. Definitely bigger than mine, but anyway, I'm like, holy f***, and then she goes, well, yeah, sorry I didn't tell you about that. And I was like, yeah, it's a little weird, you know? And, you know, she was trying to hurry up and get back dressed up because she thought I killed the vibe, and I pulled out a condom and I said, hey, there's a first for everything. And so I'm cracking buns, for real, like buns, I'm cracking buns because that's, you know, booty hole. And next thing you know, like, we hadn't been in there for like 30 to 40 minutes for sure. And next thing you know, I'm hearing bang, bang, bang. And I'm like, holy f*** that. Bang, bang, bang. I'm like, oh, and I'm like, we're hurrying up and we're like trying to get our shit together. And the next thing you know, the Chuck E. Cheese employee walks in and they're like, what the f***? And basically, as you could already tell, we got kicked out. Now, I never told anybody on the real reason why I got kicked out. I just said that, like, I was in the bathroom, and I mean, that wasn't really that, like, I don't think that was better, because now I'm not allowed to see my cousins and my nieces anymore, because they think I'm weird. But I think it was better than telling them, hey, I was caught FEMBOY in the bathroom. And, you know, I'm not very, like, I'm not gay. But I mean, if it walks and talks like a female, it gets like a female, you feel me? Anyways, I thought I would enlighten you guys about that, kind of take that off my chest, because I've been sitting on it for a little while. And, you know, it's YouTube, so I highly doubt anybody's gonna find this video anyway. So, thank you for listening.